Okay, well, here we are, guys. This is truly the end of this playthrough that I have completed. As you can see, we played for roughly about 72 hours. We ended the game at 18 vitality and 12 attack power at the very end here. And so I kind of want to go through a little bit of what I learned, what I experienced, and what I thought of everything. So first of all, I do not want to lose these 28,000 or these 8,000 XP. So we are going to, well, actually, wait, I don't think I need to actually do any of this farming because we are going to do the memory thingies. So I did finish the game. I finished it out of pure frustration in how I was going about fighting the end game boss. So I would like to bring you guys along on that journey on the reflection of strength with what's his face. So this is how I actually finished it, was just like this. And so I'll show you the what's his name, Genichiro Way of Tomoe. So I will show you this battle and how I beat him and how I finished out this first phase. It was pretty straightforward. And so this fight was fairly straightforward. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, so that was not how the winning attempt went. So let's go ahead and die, and we'll just start over, because he got me into a bad pattern there. But this fight, it goes fairly simple when you... Whoa, it takes me all the way back here. It's fairly simple, actually, when you realize, like, what staggers him. And the Ichimoji staggers him out of his Mortal Blade attack.
I will restore Ashu.
And so you can always count on that. And then... Okay. And then we'll get him into a pattern here like this. And then we'll start dashing away on him. And then here we can stand there and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. And then we can just hit him again. And so we can pretty much, you know, stop him from anything and everything that he wants to do. Whoops. Okay. That was unfortunate we got hit there. Oops. Okay. We'll resurrect for now. But as you can see, it goes fairly simple, and he's not allowed to he's not allowed to use his whatever that is, the Black Blade, and so we're able to kill that phase fairly simply, fairly easily, and that was a fairly okay average way of showing you guys how that kind of went down. So fighting the Sword Saint here, this one was way more intense, and it all had to do with just a back and forth that I use floating passage for phase 1 here, and then I use the mortal draw for phase 2 and 3, but 2 and 3 are exceptionally nerve-wracking, and so this is all about oh, that is off to a horrible start. Okay, and then we just constantly do chip damage like this. And then this is all about simply dodging, and then run away, and then run in, and floating passage. And if you dodge backwards, he cannot hit you with anything. Okay, so he's gonna do that. And then this is the entire fight for this phase. Very bland, very boring. There is nothing interesting about this fight. It's just about how you get lucky. And as you can see here, you just run backwards and forwards, and you just chip him out. Okay, and when he doesn't do anything, you can run in for another run, and then run away, and then jump in. So this is how this this fight went. This is almost a fight you can do blindfolded, because of how this operates. And you can see that he can't hit you with that sword swipe if you are dodging away. And you just continue to chip him out. And he can't hit you with literally anything. Now there is a short attack that he does, which is a perilous attack that you have to only do the first 2 parts of floating passage, and if you do that, then you won't get hit by the second part of it. So this is a pretty boring fight. There's not a lot of interesting portions, because this is literally the entire fight for this phase. And this is what frustrated me exceptionally hard during that actual win, was just the fact that this fight is like pretty nothing. Okay, and there's the perilous attack that you have to watch out for, because you see that he preps himself much earlier for it. Okay, and then we can jump in, and that's phase 2. So now we have to head back here, and then we start going for mortal draw. Let's go ahead and heal. Now this is where things get exceptionally hard, and we just have to there's like no real openings. Ouch. Oh, we're dead. Okay. This is when things started to get really tough in how we actually need to worry about what is going on. Okay. Okay, buddy. And right there, when he does that perilous attack, that is when my opening is for a mortal draw. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. And okay, good. Oh boy, run away. Okay, and an immortal draw. Okay, now we have to block here a little bit. Okay, and... oh, no, back up. Okay, heal. Oh, we totally biffed that one there. Okay. Alright, so we're doing fairly okay. Oh, never mind. And sometimes he'll get locked into a run like this, where he just constantly runs after you, and it's super awful. Oop. Oh, but we run. I'm dead. Yeah, so this phase here is what was exceptionally difficult. Phase 1 with the Way of Tomoe thing, that was like brain dead after a while, and then phase 2 was that awful, just boring back and forth with him, and then phase 2 and 3, or 3 and 4, however you want to look at it, that's when things got like extra super salty, spicy, interesting and everything. But I finally did actually win, and so I got this thing called Dragon Flash, and I don't know how good it is or whatever, but it's like a new move that I got, and then and then there's like nothing really extra here that I picked up. I did get a hidden tooth from killing our sparring partner, unfortunately, but what really broke me was the fact that Kuro died, and that was super awful that he actually was dead. I just couldn't believe it. That was quite a shocker of an ending for me. I thought for sure we were on the path to saving him or something, but apparently we were not. So that was a little bit of a bummer there. When I got to the end and then we stick our sword straight through his heart, it was like, what in the world are we doing? And I did do it with the bell on, and so that is, we actually finished it that way. Use the golden sugar, the gold sugar, these ones. It's good for training. I didn't need any of those. I figured that if I need those, I'm going to use them as a crutch, and I didn't want to use any kind of crutches. I just wanted to learn the attacks and everything and actually just practice. And this fight took me about 15 hours to complete, and then we got this thing called change form, where we can be a new interesting, different looking person. However, I think Wolf looks like exceptionally good just as he is. And then we got these gauntlets of strengths. I don't know what these are or what they do, but it looks like you maybe just run through three bosses in a row here or something. But I'd like to see what these are all about. And I guess this is kind of like super endgame, because I got this after I finished the battle here. So we'll see what these are, and you know, if this is something interesting. Oh, okay. Interesting. Whoa. Wow, okay. Interesting. So it's just doing the same fights again? That's interesting. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. So it's just fighting the bosses again. Okay, well, that's kind of cool. It looks like it's all the same moves and everything, just as, you know, it once was. So I think we've come to the end of everything that the game kind of has to offer. Apparently I didn't get the achievement for all of the ninjutsus, and so I guess there's more of these that we need to try and find or try and pick up somewhere. We did not get all of the skills either. There are still a bunch more that we need to pick up somewhere, but we did get quite a few of them, and I'm pretty happy with our, you know, outfit here. The Nightjar / reversal, I did not find a lot of use for this. Maybe I just need more. More practice. I never used Ashina Cross, never used Shadow Rush. This one seemed pretty bland, and the Empowered Mortal Draw is too slow to be useful, really, unless there's some boss with a super long opening. And then at the end here, we did start loading up quite a bit of materials here, and we didn't find more of these lazulis, the lapis lazulis, unfortunately, and we did end with a whole bunch of things, and I don't know what this pinwheel is for, unfortunately. And we didn't get to poison the big fish, unfortunately. Apparently there's more I need to do there, but and there's more for different endings, apparently. So it looks like there's 4 endings that we need to start to run through. So we ended with quite a few divine confettis, and so this is kind of the ending portions here. Dragon Flash is very good against the horse guy. Okay, sure, let's try it. We have not seen it. So this game, I would definitely say, is like one of the top tier games of my entire career ever doing anything with games. Absolutely impressive. Just absolutely incredible. Okay, whoops. Nope. Oh. Okay. So if he goes in circles, you can't hit him. That's good to know. Ouch. Okay. It's hard to hit him with it, it looks like. Okay, stop the circles. There we go. Oh. Huh. Yeah, that definitely is way more effective than what I was doing. Ouch. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I'm out of stuff here. Oh, we're dead. Okay. Well, that is pretty cool. That's a pretty cool move. That's definitely gonna take some time to get used to and understand. You know, what is the timing window for it and everything. But I don't know if I would constitute this as like a super end game for the amount of pain and effort I went through. I feel like each emoji is still like orders of magnitude better. And floating passage was a very, very, very helpful attack sequence for the end, and mortal draw is just incredible just because of the sword itself. But it's a shame you get no hyper armor on 99% of combat arts, because it could be insanely useful. Dude, it would be nice, but yeah, this area here is a really great little area to do like endgame farming, I found as well. This also is like super helpful for farming like big lots of levels quickly, and you're able to pretty much farm these guys really quickly, kind of wherever you go here, and you're able to break these guys fast, and then you can go through the other area as well, and you can get about 8,000 XP here, regardless of what is going on, and it's a really good farming area, and that helped me considerably here at the end to try and why can't I get up there, to try and get the different items and everything, and to farm XP and money just to see what I was missing out on at any point in time. So very good spot here. You can use red lumps to get hyper armor. Let's see, do I have red lumps? I think I've seen that, but I don't know if I have. Yeah, I have 3. Okay, so yeah, this is your balance or whatever. Interesting, but the Ashina farming spot, perfect for fulminated mercury. Yeah, dude, and all kinds of things. They give scrap iron, adamantite, magnetite, yellow gunpowder, and fulminated mercury. They give like literally everything that you're gonna need. So this farming area, and they also drop pellets quite a bit. So you'd recommend using the Mibu balloon here. The Mibu balloon. The Mibu balloon is the possession balloon. Obtaining items. So does this stack with the bell? Because if they stack together, then yeah, that might be extra powerful. We never got to a point where we could use the enhanced attack power with our skill points because we are farming so very long for any of our skills that spending that on attack power, because I haven't seen all the skills and I still want to go through and find all the skills, and it looks like we have a couple more prayer beads here to actually get all the way up to maybe the end here, or yeah, I don't know how far our health goes, but it looks like maybe to the end of the bar. So we have, or maybe like to here. So we have a little, like maybe 5 more prayer beads or something. We've still got a little ways to go. But here at the dilapidated temple, and for whatever reason the divine air doesn't give me, we didn't get any more rice, so that is super unfortunate.
Shinobi, I am sorry.
Yeah, no more rice for me. That is, I am really sorry about that. What is this beam of light over here? This is, oh, just go to the halls of illusion. Never mind. Did you talk to Emma for Ishin's last words for the super combat arts? I believe so. Is that where empowered mortal draw comes from? Because I think I got those. So let me show you here. Acquire skills. We got the Mushin arts, and we have one of them unlocked. I don't know what this one is. I guess there's something else that we still have yet to find in the game. No, I need persimmons. Oh, I already gave her all my persimmons. I literally gave her like 10 or something. That's unfortunate. And then this one I need 9 XP for, so this is something I'll be farming up in my own time. And then this thing looks like absolute garbage for 6 XP points, or for 6 skill points. That looks just like absolute. I would never use this except just to see what it looks like, because Shadow Rush is pretty bad as well from the very limited testing I did. So yeah, this one looks kind of cool. If it's fast, then it might be really useful, but powerful shockwaves and everything, 9 dancing consecutive attacks. This sounds like a very upgraded version of that one floating passage that we have. But we got these 4 skill trees, and we got these 3 completed, and then this one we still have yet to do some things, but this, I don't know what this is, so we'll figure that out maybe at a later time. But we have pretty much anything and everything we're ever gonna need as we go through here, and so definitely really enjoyed the game, and I just can't, say enough good things about it. At the Ashina outskirts, we could not get to these 3 areas. I have no idea how one would actually get there, but that is really unfortunate that these were not able to be found. Maybe in another playthrough I can find them or something, but I definitely want to play through the game again and see if we can save Kuro, if that's an ending, because I was literally like shaking my fists with my mouth like wide open, like, why in the world did Kuro die? I thought I was on a path to save him because I was like showing him loyalty and stuff, and then in the end we just laid him down in the grass and shoved our sword straight through his chest, and it just was like such a shock to me. And I just really wished that I could have saved him. That was such a bummer. So I think I would like to play through it again and see what that's like, if possible, to save him, and see where we can go from there. I wonder if there's anything still out there in the entire game. I think we've been everywhere and seen everything, but there could probably still be a few things around. Let's see, Shadow Falls really, it can be used on the Elder Monkeys. Are those the guys with swords? Because those guys were pretty awful. If you do the Divine Air Gauntlet of Strength, you get one of the best combat arts in terms of combo potential. Oh, wait a minute. So, if you finish these, you get cool stuff. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this list looks horrible. I'm guessing you have to fight all of these, like, you have to fight all of these in order or something without refilling your health or something. But I definitely think that there is a second playthrough that I do need to do on my own. But, oh well. Let's see. And there, you said I need to talk to, what's her face? We need to talk to Emma. The offering box sells locked prayer beads. Locked prayer beads. Okay, so here's Emma.
Master Wolf, I'm glad you've come.
Oh, that's it.
Goodbye.
Okay, so Emma's done. I killed him because I didn't finish Emma's alternate ending questline after Owl. Oh boy, so... So that is gonna... I guess the endings are going to take some serious research and everything, since now I know what the game kind of has to offer. Can I just chop this box open and get whatever's in there? I guess not. So I guess that'll be something for another time at another playthrough. This entire game was heart-pounding all the way to the end, when I got to the big hatred boy, and then finishing out the Ishin Sword Saint. Those two fights, I think they were the two worst poorly designed fights in the entire game. Everything else in the game was like top notch. It was just unbelievable. Everything like had me on edge all the time. Even the basic enemies and everything, like everything was just incredible all the time, everywhere along the way. And then I got to the last two boss fights, and they just literally went against everything that the game was, and it left me with a bad taste in my mouth, in the sense that I don't ever want to play those bosses ever again. But I really do want to play through the game again, but not those bosses. So if there was a way to like delete them from the game would be like truly incredible. Like, but even still, I would say this is like, you know, a 95% good game, and that last 5% is just with those two guys. And beyond that, like everything about this game is incredible. Like the parry option and the blocking, absolutely a genius idea, very clever idea, to ensure that you stay engaged in the fight. Very awesome. Which is why the last two bosses felt so bad, was because there was not really a lot of blocking or parrying. It was just running around doing stupid stuff, and just, you know, as long as you learn the pattern and then you just do the stupid stuff, then you win. And it was like, well, that didn't feel anything like any of the other fights. I mean, and so, but the rest of the game was just absolutely incredible. The giant ape pooping on me, that was pretty amazing that happened. The big fat sword dudes were pretty cool, with their different elements of poison and fire and different things. The basic enemies were pretty hard, even from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. Like, everything felt very well paced. Like, I was never like to the point where I became ultra overpowered for really any enemy. And even here at the end of the game, some of those red dudes are still even really, those red dudes are still even pretty tough even now, at the very end of the game. You feel bad for me, Riku? Why do you feel bad for me? Ishin is well designed, it was just a skill issue. Is it well designed? I mean, he literally can't do anything in his second phase, because you just run away the whole time. And then the second phase, he kills you in one hit. And then the third phase is just the second phase again. So there's no difference. So it's like, hey, if you couldn't do the second phase, then we'll just make you do the second phase all over again. And like that, I don't know, that just, it was not enjoyable at all. And the fact that he has 3 weapons at the very end. He's got a spear, and a sword, and a gun, and a shotgun. Well, yeah, 4 weapons. It's just like nothing else that, I don't know. But Sekiro leans on patience a little too much. That the first fight with Genichiro, this one was pretty good, because you can learn it, you can abuse him, you can find ways around it. This fight is just absolutely ridiculous. Hesitation is not defeat. If you go all out attack, you die in one hit. Here, I'll show you 0 hesitation, and I'll show you how it has nothing to do with hesitation. No hesitation. No hesitation. No hesitation. I'm dead. Right back in it. No hesitation. I am attacking, and I'm dead. And we'll get right back up, and no hesitation. Right back into it. Right back into it. Right back into it. Dead. No, it is not. Aggression is defeat. Aggression is absolutely not what you want to do in these fights. And that's why this fight is so stupid, is because hesitation is defeat, and he says that over and over and over. But if you go all out aggression, you have 0 frames that can actually do anything. And this is why this fight is just so bad. So, because look, we're just attacking, and I can't block his perilous attacks, and I just, you know, and even his fist punches me. So, you know, let's get right back into it and attack, and okay, we're attacking. Oh, and we, you know, oh, dead. So you can't beat him. You can't beat him by aggression, and that's the problem. This is all about just running away and finding that one opening, time and time again. When is that one opening where you can do 2 or 3 hits, and then run away? Probably, usually, even only just 1 hit. Folding screen monkeys were exceptionally ridiculous. Guardian Ape was awesome. Fantastic fight. This fight was awesome. Fantastic fight. Lady Butterfly killed me like a billion times before I learned her. Very good fight. This guy was a lot of fun. Very enjoyable. Corrupted Monk, I hated this fight, but once I started to learn parry timings, it became a much better fight. Very, very good fight. True Monk was even harder, but it was more of the same, and that became an enjoyable fight. And once I learned that one, I steamrolled through that one. The Owl fight, very, very good fight, very well balanced, and very intense. He does bug out a little bit if you get him into a corner, and then it kind of takes some of the difficulty out of it, so I wish his AI wouldn't get caught in corners. The Divine Dragon, this was such an enjoyable fight. It was such a huge masterpiece arena. Incredible. The Way of Tomoe, this guy was just more of whatever the Genichiro fight was. A very, very good fight. And then this one was bad, and then this one was just, I don't even know why this thing even exists. But yeah, I definitely did not enjoy these two, and I'm sad to play through the game again just because I know what's waiting for me at the end. Well, I don't know what the other endings have, but if these two are part of it, then that's kind of sad, but I guess they give us attack power increases, so we'll have to do them. But the rest of these fights and all of the little mini bosses and everything along the way, just an intense, awesome fight. The snake even was like getting my heart pounding, and I was like freaking out when I first saw the snake. Just incredible. I can't say enough good about this game, and I can't say enough bad about the last two guys. But what a ride this game was. Definitely really was well worth the 72 hours that we put into it, and it was so enjoyable overall. And we almost got through all of the prosthetic trees here. We got pretty close. We got four more things to do. I guess I don't know if the skill tree starts over on our second playthrough, but or I don't even know what the second playthrough looks like. But we need to find this ring, whatever that is, and then we need to upgrade these three with whatever we can in playthrough 2. But fantastic game. I'm glad you guys could come along for the ride for most of it. I really enjoyed it. If there's ever a Sekiro 2, I will probably pick that up and play it. I would highly recommend this game. Way over and above and beyond Dark Souls for sure. FromSoft, I don't know why they're wasting their time with Dark Souls. I guess because it sold a lot of copies and a lot of people like it. But for what they put into this game, and the stealth mechanic, the backstab mechanic, the intense areas, and the platforming and everything, just they knocked it out of the park. I'm sad that I didn't find this game earlier. Very incredible game. There's so many like mechanics and everything that I didn't even partake in for these items. I really want to understand the Sabimaru better, because this thing it looks incredibly fun. I want to experiment with the umbrella more. I never used the umbrella. I never used the sparks either. We used the flame vent a little bit. Never used the Mist Raven feathers, never used the vortex thingy, and we never used the whistle. So there's a whole lot of things that we never actually got to use along the way. Oh, and I never did any send throwing. But I really would like to engage more with a couple of the mechanics that the game does have to offer. And I would like to find that other couple of however many ninjutsu ideas are existing in the game. So there's still a lot more for me to come, but we will end our time together with Sekiro here. I'm not going to revisit this on the channel, but it was just such a ride. If you haven't played it, I would highly recommend picking it up and playing through it blind, as there's just so much to engage with and so much to enjoy. I mean, Ugh, it's just absolutely incredible. New Game Plus is a lot more fun than the vast majority of games. Oh, really? Why is that? I mean, it's all the same. It's all the same, right? Like, same enemies, same placements, same bosses, same movesets, same skills. Is that not correct? Or is that different? Or is there extra good things that you can find in New Game Plus? But there are still a couple of things for us to do, and I guess there will be a playthrough too, but for my own benefit. So, because it's the same game but with all your tools to play around with. Oh, okay. So how much harder do the enemies get? Do you know the scaling? Like, are they triple health and triple posture, or is it like, and you do like literally no damage? And also, do you know what people typically end their first playthrough at for vitality and attack power wise? Like, is 18 and 12 a relatively middle of the road average, or below average, or above average? I'd like to know your thoughts there, 911. Hey Revenge, how are you? I have been pretty well, all things considered. It has been quite a wild ride here in Sekiro, and as we come to an end, I just can't say enough good about the game and enough bad about the last two bosses. So that's where it goes. About 1.5 on the first playthrough, but the bell is very nerfed. What do you mean? Why is the bell nerfed? So the bell is only hard on your first playthrough? Is that because you're getting 10 gourds, 20 vitality, and 14 attack power? Oh, so I missed 8 beads? Holy cow. And 2 bosses. I missed 2 bosses? And I finished the game? How's that possible? Huh. That's odd. So there must still be stuff out here somewhere. I don't even know where I would go. I mean, if there's 2 more bosses, I mean, maybe I need to find them. How about in the wedding cave? Is there a boss in here that just shows up at the end of the game somehow? Doesn't look like it. It waits with open arms. Ooh, there's a... Oh, travel to Fountainhead Palace. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, because vitality damages a lot more. But bell still impacts posture hard. Oh, I needed to do the Emma quest lines to get the bosses and the 8 prayer beads? Really? Emma's quest line has 8 prayer beads. That's pretty intense. Okay, so I don't know where the we can't do anything else. So cool. Nice. So we did pretty much everything then that we maybe could have done for this playthrough. And as a first playthrough blind, I guess I can start watching speedruns and strategies and different things now on YouTube. Now that I've finished it, you guys were pretty generous with not filling the chat with a whole bunch of spoilers and everything. It was very, very nice of you guys to let me just experience the game in all of its raw value. I know that if you look at the streams for this, that the hours do not total up to 72 hours for the amount of time that we actually were together. However, I think you guys saw most of, if not all of the big highlights, except for the end boss, because I was just so fed up with how that fight was. I was just like, I'm gonna play until I finish it, and I was just like zoned in, locked in, and I didn't have any ability to like commentate or think about it or anything. It was just all muscle memory, just like starting to like flow. So watch no major glitches, all bosses if you want a normal playthrough. Okay, I will do that. 911, thank you. I will do that. Alright, so I think we're gonna call it here. Just a short stream today, just to show you guys kind of the end game of what I encountered, some of my thoughts on the game, and how I had such a wonderful, enjoyable time with it. And we can change into our he's like a midnight raider ninja guy. I don't really prefer this myself. I prefer the other one with his hair and everything. Very cool. But yeah, it's just such a good game. And I really had a good time all the way through, beginning to end, beginning to almost at the end. And from here, I think I'll just be enjoying it myself. And thank you guys so much for coming along and enjoying the ride here. And we'll see you guys in another playthrough of something else. And we still have to finish a lot of playlists here on the channel and everything. There's the gift guide that I need to still work through. There's the level 1 runs that we need to work through. There's the impossible run that we still need to run through, and a couple other things. So there's still a whole bunch of playlists to get through on the channel, but I'm glad to bring this one to a close and a conclusion. And what a wild ride it was. I mean, just absolutely crazy. So anyways, you guys have a great Sunday night or Sunday morning or whatever, and you guys take care. Thank you so much for all the support and all the time that we've been able to spend together, and we'll see you guys in another day and another stream at another time. Take care. Bye.